moving around enough to get the vultures out. So that was pretty nice. And we see these vultures are probably going to go for the, but the pylon wall is already up. But one vulture gets in there, and that's going to be enough right now. I mean, the dragoons I don't believe can get in there either. I don't know that they can just stream in, and even if they can, he's laid enough mines, so they can get in there. And he only loses 2 dragoons to the mines, but still, that gave Baby enough time to secure his own expansion. So again, Baby's just doing the right things to kind of keep Much down and keep himself back in this. And now the wall is complete, so nothing will be getting in there. But shuttle loading up. I saw one zealot go in, and I'm assuming at least a second zealot went in. Some zealot bombs on the tanks, but I don't know. But Baby's turret placement seems to be good enough that Much isn't really going to be able to do much. No pun intended. God damn it, I hate myself. For those of you who don't know, I read Maddox for a while, and he did something on puns, so that was just, like, frustrating. But we see Baby just gliding this shuttle right in here, and I don't know where he plans on going, but he's not being touched yet. I don't know if he's got another Reaver in there, or he does have another Reaver, but he's got shit occupied. So but that Reaver didn't get a shot. Now it did, and now the Reaver is showing some effectiveness as he's getting some hits on the turret, but it really didn't do enough. Didn't take down the turret. You can kind of see frustration on Much's face. Either that, or he's just a stone cold killer. But you can kind of see some kind of frustration on his face because things just aren't working out for him. He's trying everything in the book, and it's just the only thing he can really do is like pull out some DTs now. But I think that's the Citadel's up, but I think that's more for Zealot leg speed for the Zealot bombs than anything. But you see these vultures running down. They're going to go down towards this expansion and possibly try and break this pylon wall again. And they're going to just kind of chill there. Or not. They're going to... No clue. Not a clue as to what they're doing. Either that or I wasn't able to see like the Dragoons just pushing them away. But Much is going into like full-on macro mode now. He's just churning out gateways and stuff. G-rated. Baby, meanwhile, he's sitting... Right now it's deadlocked at 3 bases to 3 bases, and really, the Protoss wants to be a base ahead at this point, so this is not a favorable situation for Much. With Baby playing as well as he is, Much is gonna have to do some serious damage to come back from this, because right now he's kind of got free reign over what he's doing. I mean, nobody's really putting too much pressure on anybody, but the Protoss has to really kind of get more pressure on the Terran to keep him down at least 1 base. If not, if you can get that 2nd base up, and the Templar archives are out, so we will be seeing, and we see a gate, Stargate going up. I'm sorry. So we'll probably we're gonna see the shift to like the Protoss late game tech now. I guess. Not I guess. Sorry. But we're gonna see that shift now, and it'll be interesting to see where Much goes with it. Just dropping this Reaver, but again, not doing anything with it really that's of significance. He didn't even get a tank there. He had to pull out before he could do anything, and just not doing enough to really keep himself in this game competitively. Taking another expansion, but I mean, Baby could just as easily, see that, and he's grabbing one too. So I mean, the timing of things aren't working out too well for Much. So he's just gotta. I mean, I can't say he's out of it, but again, he's just not doing enough to keep himself in this game. Rather, he's just he's there, but he's not doing anything to keep himself competitive in the game. So we'll have to see where he goes from here, if he can do something that turns it around, because right now it just looks like Baby at any moment could just push the button and overrun him, but that might not be the case. Much might have something, and I don't know what we did see. We see some High Templar out there, but again, they're getting sniped before they can really storm anything, I think. And now we see Baby sending out some vultures to do some damage, and that they are. They're all over this expansion now, and now Much is forced to play his hand, and he's got to come in with his units, and I'm sure he wanted to wait a little longer, but too bad, bud. You gotta do what you gotta do to defend yourself. Meanwhile, Baby's just sitting here. He's like, yeah, I'm good, and it looks like Much is just gonna kind of. I don't know. It looks like he might be letting that expansion go to the wayside because he's not losing probes or any shit. And the Reaver gets sniped, so does the shuttle before they can really do anything. So, but Much is pushing in. And Much is just, right now, it's kind of tough to tell, but it looks like Much is just decimating right now. And he pulls back now before he loses too much, but it looks like he did a significant amount of damage with that without losing too much. I mean, he lost the Reaver, and it's like the second or third Reaver he's lost. But he still did enough to do so, and we're gonna see arbiters. The arbiter tribunal is up, so we'll see some recall action. So we'll see that, and and now Much comes to the rescue of this base, but it's actually we'll see what Baby can do. It's gonna take like a few more shots from those vultures, and can they get him off? Yes, they do. So they get that Nexus. And it may not be too bad, but it was still that's an investment he lost that he didn't want to lose. So Much just Baby just doing some vulture play right now, and now he sees the Stargate. I don't know if he would have seen the Arbiter Tribunal, but he saw the Stargate, and I'm not sure what just it looked like Much just killed his own pylon, which just confused the hell out of me. Why would you do that? Those zealots were definitely attacking that pylon, so I'm at a loss right there. We just see Baby using vultures to his advantage. So we'll see how. We'll see. I really think Baby's just got to push him once and make one swift killer blow, and that'll be it for Much, because he's expanding faster than Much is now, and he's. Much definitely just, I don't know, I wasn't really following the pylon, so I don't know if there was a reason for him killing that pylon. Maybe he blocked his own stuff, but killing that pylon, it looked like to be the only pylon powering the Stargate and Arbiter Tribunal, which therefore slowed down his production of Arbiters. Not that you need 100 million, but definitely would probably want more than one. And I don't know how effective this Arbiter is going to be, and if it's going to have any recalls. Now Baby's got some Goliaths out, so easily going to be able to hopefully handle these Arbiters when they do come. But we just see Much's army moving around. There's a big flashing red dot on my screen where his army is moving on the mini-map right now, but it looks like he's going to come up from one of these expansions. But Baby again rushing in with the vultures, and he's gonna have a field day on this expansion, and it's again sniping High Templar before they can really do anything. They're just dying, and just some nice play right now, just taking out that was at least 20 probes that just died. It is a sad day, but. Yeah, definitely just Much is not doing enough to keep himself in this game. And unless one of his recalls literally just raises, and it basically has to take out Baby's main in one fell swoop. Otherwise, it's going to be probably game over for Much, because he really just seems to be too far behind to actually to come back in this one. So we'll see. The Arbiter hasn't moved in yet to do anything, but and we see here it comes. It looks like it's yep. Here it comes. The the Terran push, and they're gonna meet right here. So Baby Siege is up, and he's gonna. I heard one tank fire, and I heard a zealot die, but that's about it. And now we're gonna see we see a storm not really catch anything, and we just see those storms are gonna catch something. No, never mind. Looked like they were gonna catch something, and then it didn't work out that way. And that arbiter's gotta be careful. He's got two of them there, but Much is gonna try and push in on this now, but